And we will be heading off first. Battlefield of Eternity. So let's see. Hope Bros win so we can stay number 1. Yeah. Yeah, has your team already played versus LaFamilia? Probably look that up here. I have their stats open. Matches. Mark Robotics for version 3. Yeah, well, if you win your final match, you will also be number 1 because I believe first of all they look at the performance the team had against each other. So if you get to 9 points and they get to 9 points, then you will stay number 1. You will just have to win against who's your final opponents. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that's the Nexus Rumble. Versus Norweaklings. I was like, those are a lot of draws. What are those? Nexus Rumble. Yep, Nexus Rumble will do that for you. Let's see. Let's put the teams around, I guess, because that's a thing that happens. Oh, I didn't lock in the final ban. What's the final ban again? First. I thought I locked that one in. Good matches. Well, I hope this will be an enjoyable match as well. And we will find it out together. Because, because we're watching here right now. Oh, is he on? Ah, yeah. Not do it. Sure, both teams are really good. Yeah. I'm not sure. There's some shades being thrown in the channel, and this time it's thrown my way. I'm not sure why. Could have casted you today as well. Well, I could have. I put all the matches on a dartboard, and this was the one that came out. I don't know. I think I picked this match like during the weekend, so I'm not too sure. It just wasn't meant to be. Let's call it like that. Did you at least win your match? Oh crap. Draft is starting. We are starting off on Battlefield of Eternity, so that promises to be, well, fireworks and all that jazz, because Battlefield of Eternity, small map, lots of brawls. And a Lucio ban. Not what I expect as a first ban, but hey there, mix in. Glad that you can join us as well, as always. That is appreciated. Hope you had fun. Was that yesterday or was it 2 days ago? My days are kind of blurring together. It was Monday, so that was 2 days ago. That you won against the Breakfast Squad. Was an amazing match, by the way. Can highly check out. Caster must be a very, very beautiful guy as well. So, while that's happening... there are the usual suspects. Stukov and Joanna have been banned. So, Nixon killed Muffin. Yeah, that happened. Oh well. I still feel Breakfast Squad had a lot of chances to come back, to claw themselves back in that game, but it is what it is. Anyway, Fala, for the race. Yeah, can't stay away from the muffins. Fala for race, Ming for the poke on the other side, and we have a Malfurion support. Well, Rhaegar is still open. Anduin is also open. So Malfurion probably picked to supply lots of mana to the Ming, but I don't know. We shall see. We shall see here. Rhaegar is scooped up by the opposing team. Not too surprising. Not too much surprises there. And Blaze, very powerful in the off lane. So, yeah, I think at the moment I like the draft on the red side a little bit better. Then again, their draft is more complete, so there's more spots to be filled on the left side. Let's get a contest started, shall we? So let's see. May? Oh, we have a champ player over here. Very nice. Very nice. If the champ player has any clue what they're doing, they should be able to, well, bring lots of what's that called? Disruption to the red side. So I like champ pick a lot, and we have an Uther. So we have a hyper carry Vala. No, that's not right. That's an Uther main tank. So we have a double support, Uther main tank, Blaze in the off lane. That's a bit weird to finish out this draft with, but we shall see if these super Unstoppabros can make this Uther main tank work together with the Genji and the Vala, and finally a Sylvanas. There's not a lot of race on the left side. I mean, if you can kill the opponents, that's dandy and all, but I think that's going to be hard into an Uther Rhaegar. They want to stall this out, have the Vala just poke, have the Genji poke a bit, and then go for the finishing blow. And the left team, the blue side, will want to go for blow-ups, because their race is lackluster, to say the best. Don't go crazy with your point spending now, Fit. That's there's only so much points to be dealt around. Well, Battlefield of Eternity, first map. I'm going to mix in with the show off. I'll put some points in it as well. I'll get on. on I'll put some points in on LaFamilia's side. Yes, I like the red draft as well. But you know, can't put all the points into one basket. So got to be some rewards to go around. But we shall see. If the blue team executes their comp correctly, they can certainly make things work. It's just the red team has such a... Oh, no. It's not channel points. It's special stream elements points. You can check it out at exclamation point points, how many points you have. I'm of course #1, but I don't count myself in there because, you know, I'm always here, so I'm always gaining points. Channel points is you can use those for other different stuff, like highlighting your message, and I have some other channel rewards, I think. Yes, Mixit is always hanging around here as well. So Mixit is actually #1 on the leaderboard. Because somehow Mixin always has time to catch my cast. Not sure how you use that. Wait, what? Oh, the hamsters are on strike. And Chan has disconnected. Anyway, let's introduce our teams real quick. Here, am I zoomed out? Alright. Oh, way smaller. On the left, in the blue, we have LaFamilia with Prince B on Ming. We have Dan playing Sylvanas. We have Ragnarok on Malfurion. We have Turno on Chen. And we have Firasa on the Mei. Blue team going for that mid lane brawl. No, they're hanging around on and going for the tower cheese in the top lane. Or a gank attempt, maybe? Chen taking some tower shots. Was late with because of the banter. They were hanging around here. And it is being pinged out, but I'm not sure why they didn't rush out the tower. And now they get a taste of their own medicine because the red team was waiting in this bush. And the Mei took some damage. But the Mei is there to take damage, so that's quite alright. Genji is rotating to the top lane. Probably putting some pressure onto the Blaze. There they are. Oh, Chen leaping forward. Taking a lot of damage here. Will there be a stun? Oh, first kill going over to Super Unstoppabros. Very well played by that 2-man in the top lane. Although I am unsure why the Chen leapt forward instead of just walking back to the towers. Red team immediately with that kill in the top lane, knowing that the blue team has to send someone over to go and soak that experience, that they can take over control of this shrine. But the blue team will not give it over immediately. But the Blaze joins in this fight, making it a 5 versus 4. Chen now also in the bot lane, making it a grand total of 5 versus 5 in the bot lane. I'm not sure what I'm watching at the moment, but I can't disagree with it. I like it a lot. Oh, wait, Chen found Genji again? Oh, Genji interrupted the rotation of the Chen. That's such annoyance. Genji is just being an annoyance for the offlaner on the side of LaFamilia, just interrupting rotations, making that gank in the first minute of the game. And now, once again, interrupting rotations, and Wanora taking a lot of damage on the Chen. Has to stagger, has to drink up a bit to prevent that damage. Genji's just being an all-around nuisance. Blue team going for a very, very, very early capture on their bruiser shrine. No, you just walk through your gate there. That's not... I know that you want to try and avoid being stunned, but walking down here makes it just so that you die as well, so might as well have tried to get behind the gate. Anyway, that's a kill going over to the blue team. Well played by them. Oh, okay. Sylvanas took a bit more damage than she should have and thus falls. Nice counter kill on the part of the red team. The blue team was able to take out the entirety of this front gate, and the red team also captured their bruiser camp. I'm not sure what the timings is, but these are not the usual timings that you see these camps being taken at. But the red team also scores themselves a front wall. Wait, let's get the talents on screen. You got, yeah, you have. Okay, I did not expect Sylvanas to go stack in here. Also, no Q-Bill. Instead, going for the auto attack. Probably because he's playing that hyper carry. Still, it is surprising to not see that extra race. Vala taking damage. Yeah, so it's auto attack build. Which is, I don't know, that's strange into a Mei, which can blind you. I think that the Q build would have been better still, even being the hyper carry. You can still opt in some auto attack talents on level 16. Yeah, I do like the auto attack build. It's just that the Q build is so super strong on this map. Genji, bit more than he can chew, but they still got the kill onto the Mei in the end. Hi there, Scaly. Glad of you to join us as well. And it looks like the red team will score themselves a nice and healthy immortal for the first objective. Now, some things that you can think about is Vala is not as strong during the first immortal phase, due to that Q build only getting that power spike on level 7, and they may have opted for, like, if we go auto attack, we can scale off of that instead. Yeah. I think Vala, but it's just Q build is superior race. But if you look at the heroes that the blue team has, they have no race at all. So I think the auto attack build is totally fine here and still the superior race on this map. I just wasn't expecting it because I saw Vala, I saw this map, and I was thinking, no, that's Q build for sure. Anyway, Ufer got rooted, got stunned, got killed, but they will get a counter kill with the Genji. I think Genji got a reset, does miss the Ming, so they will not be getting a reset off of that. But for now, the Unstoppabros are very dominant on the map. Cleanse over Guardian of the Ancient King. Yeah, that one's debatable, I guess. I think you're right as well, that the armor is better than the cleanse. Especially with the Ray Guard that they have, they don't really need a second cleanse. But maybe that was the thinking process as well. Because they have this cleanse, they don't want to waste the Ufer talent by having Rhaegar cleanse and then Ufer healing and not using that talent at all. So might as well get the second cleanse. But you could say that as well. If Rhaegar presses cleanse and then Ufer presses cleanse, then the cleanse is wasted. So I don't know. I don't know what the thinking process was. I'm not in their comms. I think both choices are fine. I think Blessing Guardian of the Ancient King is the overall better talent, but you can certainly make a case for the cleanse. And I'll be casting Uther. That's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, both teams hitting level 10 right at around the same time. Red team having it a little bit earlier. So, whoa, little lag spike here. Let's see, do we have any standout talents? Dragon Blade, not X-Strike. I think Dragon Blade is the standard talent, but I'm not a Genji player myself, so I can't really tell. We have Mind Control, not Wailing Arrow. We have Disintegrate. Not sure why that is. We have Tranquility, not Silence. We have the Keg, which is also pretty standard these days, and Ice Wall, which is also standard. Anyway, once again, red team very well positioned for the race. Just auto-attacking this Immortal down. and scoring themselves the halftime show. Blue team has already cleared out the mercenary camp from the red team. And the blue team still has that mercenary camp pushing in the ball. Oh, mind control missing on that Vala. Oh, they're putting a lot of damage into her, but not aiming to get the kill. Instead, going for the Uther, and Uther does fall lonely in the back line. Oh, Genji able to leap onto the Ming and getting him down. Nice ancestral healing onto Genji, make him go back into the fight, and they bring down the Chen as well. Bunker was used to provide a safe position for the Vala, but Vala didn't really need that. Use her movement speed to jump out of the blizzard. And then after the blizzard ended, decided, oh, that bunker still looks nice and cozy, so I will enter it anyway. Anyway, for now, red team hanging around their own immortal, waiting for their main tank to respawn. Ooh, Genji going aggressive again, jumping over the wall and being out because he didn't really see an angle of attack. Mercenary camp finally cleared, almost took the bottom fort down. So there's that, but that fort is still standing, so there is still catapult pressure in the bot lane. Genji once again dropping in, but mind control is used. Oh, Chen jumping onto the Genji, but Genji jumping back into his own team, taking the Chen with him. That's always so interesting happenstances when that happens. Mind control was once again used, but the target was pacified by the ice wall. Pacified? Staticized? Static? I'm not sure. Couldn't be hit because of the ice wall. Red team taking a lot of damage, trying to walk into that Li Ming, who's shooting lasers, orbs, and missiles at the same time. So the red team retreats, regains their resources, and goes again. Fort is still standing, so once they get this immortal... Oh, that's a lot of damage onto the Vala, but a lot of healing is pressed by the Uther. Ancestral healing also committed to keep the Vala alive. And she can just keep on auto-attacking, scoring the 3rd out of 5 points on her auto-attack bill. 10 minutes in, that's not too shabby. In the meantime, Sylvanas got brought down by the Genji and Vala. Damage output, look at that Dragon Blade go. It's such a powerful wizard, ninja. Bringing down a Malfurion and hinting for more. Will he go for a blind wind dash? Wind slash? Swift strike. I know what their abilities are called. But decides not to go for it and stay safe. Immortal, very, very healthy. That's like a 70% shield on that Immortal. I'm not sure if this party bush is going to work out. And again, maybe they're not expecting people to come into the bush, but instead trying to loop around. And that's exactly what they're doing. Genji jumping over the wall, trying to scout out the position of the blue team. The blue team was kind of spread, so there was not a real clean initiation for the Blaze or the Uther to walk into. Nice mind control onto Genji, but Genji is able to use the Swift Strike back to safety. And this Immortal still having a 25% shield, so this front wall is probably dead. Let's see if the red team will decide to do something more with this. They still have a talent tier advantage, which is slowly the blue team trying to get level 13 while this is happening. Static, no, but passive XP, maybe. There they go. Talents picked, so now the blue team retreats. Still taking 50% of this keep is quite nice, and not taking any deaths here. Very well played by them so far. The Unstoppabros and Unstoppabros having a dominant position on this map at the moment. Genji, once again, jumping over a wall, knows that he can still Swift Strike out, just throwing a few shurikens. Didn't go for the quest. Oh, he did go for the quest build. It's just he already completed his quest. So, yeah. Oh, initiation misses. Stun hit by Uther because that's a point and click. But the jet propulsion did not hit in the end. And we're still using that bunker of Blaze to shoot some fire. Oh, not much is happening. Oh, Genji jumping into the backline once again. Ice Wall hitting. Let's see if that can be paired off with something. Nicely Ming orbs and Ancestral Healing used on himself to keep the Rhaegar alive. Now, blue team will take this fort on the way out. But they're not leaving yet. Going for the Blaze this time. But Blaze is tanky. Well, tank. Offlaner. Whatever. Bruiser. Here we have Dragon Blade again. Mind Control misses because the Dragon Blade was just aimed down low a bit. And now Genji is sleeping. Will he opt to follow? Oh, Chen got dismounted by the Vala and is brought down. Level 16 secured by the red team. They have not picked their talents yet, but they're busy killing the entirety of the blue team. Except for Malfurion, because he's able to make his way out. Immortals were in defensive positions. That would have been an amazing position for the blue team, because it's very, very scary to push into this small little concave here. But all the heroes on the blue side are dead. So, yeah, there's not much to be defended against. So the halftime show should be going over to... Why is Vala harvesting here? You should for the halftime show first and then go back. And that way you can come back right around the time that the Immortals come back. It all worked out in the end. Well, the blue team has no time for racing here. They will immediately go for where the red team is. It's near their own Immortal. Who's that in the thing? Is that Genji? No, it was Uther pressing the Divine Shield right before the Mind Control hits. So that ultimate was negated. Genji once again being his nuisance self in the blue team's backline. The blue team just can't put enough damage onto the Genji to bring him down. Now, pokey. Well, the Ming is racing, out of all people. I'd rather think that you want Sylvanas racing and Ming as a deterrent here, but the blue team decides otherwise. Maybe because the Ming can just walk to the right and start throwing spells. Peg was used to split the red team quite a bit, but I think that Chen will have to pay for that with his life. Oh no, he might survive. Dragon Blade Genji. Maybe he can take someone else out. Malfurion is the first to fall, and it looks like Chen will fall shortly after. Ancestral Healing used on the Blaze. Meanwhile, the red team has secured themselves an Immortal, and it looks like they will be killing the entirety of the blue team, except for the Ming. Where's the Ming? The Ming's starting over here. Okay. Anyway, they're pushing in the same lane as the Immortal. This keep is almost dead. There is a catapult here, so that keep will probably fall during this Immortal phase as well. And the blue team will have to put everything into this final defense. Maybe they can hang on to their core, but it is looking grim. It is looking dire. They will have to kill this Vala real quick. Have to blow her up before the support is able to, well, support the Vala. That's a nice start. The route into sleep into a nice Li Ming combo. Mind Control unfortunately misses. There's the keg onto the Vala. Vala, can she be brought down? She's still alive. And there she is. First death on this Vala. So that's a Gambit stack loss. She's almost fully stacked, by the way. 291 stacks out of the final 300. Now, the blue team having to kill this Immortal real quick. In the meantime, their top keep will fall, but they don't have a chance to save that, because they needed all their damage to deal with this Immortal. Now, during the push, only Vala fell. And that's kind of all the damage that they have onto the core, so that's why the red team retreated. But the core still fell to 40%. So any kind of backdoor or, you know, stray catapult can be enough to finish the game. Boop. Boop. Yep, that's another 10% damage onto the core. So you can't leave those catapults alone. It is very, very dangerous. And I mean, the blue team, what's their victory condition here? The blue team has to wipe the red team, And then probably has to score the Immortal, because I don't think they can push quickly enough to bring down the front wall, a keep, and down the core at the same time. Oh, there's a fight happening. Uther was caught. Uther is still alive, able to give himself some of that much needed armor. Nice double stun by the Blaze. Vala's still attacking. Vala's finished her quest. So that's max damage Vala. And the red team will score level 20 fairly soon. Oh, Chen almost got clipped by a shuriken. Oh, they're not honed in on the core yet, so they're quite safe. Anyway, but this is some free racing time for the red team, because the blue team keeps having to back and back to save their core from those catapults that we were talking about earlier. Oh, mind control hits onto the Uther once again. Uther got brought down, but Genji is wreaking havoc in the backline, killing the Sylvanas, bringing Malfurion very low, killing Malfurion as well. Mei got sliced down as well. This Chen will be falling. Can they get the Ming for a 5 stack? Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe. Bouncy arrow? No, Ming is able to port away and prevent herself from dying. But this core cannot be saved. That was the final fight for the blue team. The red team takes the victory. The game number 1. Yeah, GG's. Well played by both teams, but the red team double support Vala hyper carry proves superior on this map. Let's see what we have here. Gosh, what a surprise. Most damage dealt by the Vala, followed by Genji, which is impressive to me, because I'm more see Genji as a poking hero, and well, he did his job quite alright, being a nuisance, ganking people left, right, and center. Yeah, there was not much that the blue team was able to bring into that. So it is Super Unstoppabros who take game number 1. Let's get the talents on screen real quick. See what the decisions are. Did it not take that one? Did it? I think because it just put out a bot message, it will not spam the channel, so you will have to probably do exclamation points. There you are. Let's go back to this real quick. And we will be going shrines. No clans or Mouth. I didn't really pay attention to Mouth's talents. But if you say that there was no clans, I'll believe you that there was no clans. Oh, wait, the red team picked this map, not the blue team. Blue team has opted for the first pick. And of course, they've swapped sides again, because that's my life now. So, you know, swap them all around again. Anyway. That match was fire, so I'm hoping that we can get another one of those. I really liked the draft of Super Unstoppabros. It was that's what Avala wants. Like just some soft support from our team and some enemies to puncture with arrows. But now, let's get you all in the draft again. Because that's nice for you all to be able to see what's going on here as well. Yeah, the draft from the red side, it was so good. But the red side is now the blue side. Don't forget that. I for sure will. Oh, that was some water drinking ASMR or something like that. Is that how it goes these days? Let's get you all another contest. You see, yeah, Vala Blaze Rhaegar. That was a really solid core that they had. Like, I didn't mind the Ming so much, but I was really surprised with the Malfurion, like in the first rotation for the blue team. But maybe they will know something that we don't about their opponents, or about their own players. First of all, that's quite important to take care of as well. Anyway, for now, what do we have for bans? We have a Greymane once again. We have Yrel. Lucio has been banned. I'm expecting a Joanna ban here. Has to. So we have Stukov still open, who was banned during the first game, if I recall correctly. What else was banned? Well, they snag away the Blaze. They saw, well, you were very good on that Blaze. We'll be taking that for ourselves now. What else? What else? Yeah, there's Stukov and there's Vala again. Not too unsurprising after that showing on the first game. I'll have to pick that up again. I almost imagine that Uther will be banned out here on the side of LaFamilia. Because you really don't want a repeat performance of game number 1. I'm not sure. They really value that Malfurion really high. I don't know. Well, I can't disagree with the Tychus pick anyway. Tychus is a very strong all-around hero. Range is a little bit lackluster, but he can solve that by stepping into a giant war machine called Odin and just firing missiles all over the map. Uber's still open, so if they want to go for that double support again, they sure can. But there's also Varian, which they might opt for the classic Varian Stukov combo. The Haka has been picked into what is that skin? What's that skin? That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. Okay, the Haka Tiranda. So we have a double support again. And once again, this support is very... Oh my god. We have a Cho'Gall. Oh my god. Okay, well, this is... this took a turn. Okay, I wasn't expecting this to happen. But in the early game, I'm expecting this Cho'Gall to face not too much aggression. But in the later stages, when the blue team gets some talents, they'll get some percentage damage on Vala. They'll get some more damage onto the Imperius. I'm also not sure what's happening here, Eric's, but it's a wild one. The game number 1 was also absolutely fantastic. actually. So if you just turned in, and Malv is a sub, so maybe it's a comfort pick. It could be. But if you're picking a support, I'm hoping that you get one which doesn't have a single hero in their hero pool in the support. But yeah, it could be a comfort pick for sure. It's just that I'm not sure why they why they pick it so early. Anyway, on the left side, this time it's Super Unstoppabros. They were first on the right and now on the left. And they're trying to win this game. With Peruna playing Tirana, Luca on Vala, Dini on Imperius, Varus on the Haka, and Mujus on the Stukov. And on the right side, we have LaFamilia with Prince B on Tychus, Pirasa on Cho, Ragnarok on Malfurion, Dawn on Gal, and Turna on the Blaze. What's wrong with Malv? There's nothing wrong with Malv. It's just not. It's not a first pick hero. You have to agree with me. You have to agree about that, right? Like they got him in the first rotation on the first map, which is. You rate Malv very highly like that. When there were heroes open, like their first pick, they picked like Rhaegar was open. There's strong tanks open. I don't know. It's just it's not wrong. It's just it's surprising to me. Anyway, that's enough harping about the Malv. We have auto attack range, which is not something you usually see, but it's not terrible. I haven't seen Cho'Gall in so long. I have no clue what all these talents do. Vala once again auto attack, of course. Extra damage here on the Lunar Flare. Speedy build on the Haka. We have, of course, extra percentage damage because there's a Cho'Gall here. And we have not low blow, but reactive ballista spore, which I've been told is the best talent at the moment, but I couldn't really tell. Look at that damage. There's a lot of damage going out onto the Cho'Gall, but it almost cost Imperius their life, so yeah, yikes. It's not much to... oh, once again, a spear into Lunar Flare, and this time there's not too much healing available. And Cho'Gall is being pushed. Oh, and got speared. But he's not brought down. Oh, the Haka coming in as well. But Cho'Gall with a splinter of HP. Sliver of HP. Living right here. Now, like a traditional support to go with Cho'Gall is Ariel. Or if you don't really play that, Brightwing is a very strong support on this map. Has percentage healing. Yeah, Malv doesn't have. I'm still harping about the Malv. I don't know why. It's probably just... It's a comfort pick. It has to be. And that makes it A-okay. Oh, Imperius... not Imperius. Tychus got speared, got slowed, got silenced. But they don't have the damage to bring him down. Oh, and... That's Tirana falling. Vala is still happily auto-attacking though. Stacking. And 50 attacks in about 3 minutes. It's very well played. And the red team, for now, setting up position onto this shrine. And the blue team not doing much about it. Then again, the first Punisher, most of the time, not that dangerous. And if they can get this front wall down, they will do right about the same amount of damage as that Punisher will do. So that's good use of your time. Oh, the slow hits, the spear hits, and the kill hits onto the Tychus. And they are still pushing here. In this bot lane, they might even just ignore that Punisher and just go for the bottom lane fort here. And it looks like they will be getting that as well. The red team interrupting that Punisher. I'm not sure about that decision. Because they could have gotten the Punisher and then there would be no one to defend it. And now they have a shrine at 39. But we will see how that will pan out for them. The double mouth strat? What? What's the double mouth strat? Please enlighten me. Because as far as I know, you can only pick one of the same hero in each game. Maybe if you pick Abathur, then you have 2 mouths. That what a double mouth strat entails. Like here. Now the blue team is in position to defend. Waits the Punisher over the wall, and the red team could have taken it while they were here and defending at the bot lane. So I don't know. I played Aram versus Samuel and we got 2 mouths. Double the broccoli. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. They did get half the fort here, so that's better than most Punishers. Of course, it was a 5-minute Punisher instead of a 3-minute Punisher, what you normally see. But for now, we go back to the positions. It's just that blue team already took a fort down this early into the game, and that will get catapult pressure. Oh, nice scouting by the Owl. Yoga noticing where the blue team is. Very well, but not really wanting to contest this siege camp for now. What's happening? Yeah, so double siege camp for the blue team. Triple siege camp if you count this one, I guess. Which don't really, because it pushes in our lane. But there's that. Don't cap it. Don't cap it yet. Cap it. We capped it. I don't like that. That will be cleared out for free. Now you just get the experience, and then if the blue team captures their mercenary camp during the shrine in the bot lane, you will have to divide some attention to clearing that out. And looks like the blue team is just going to clear that out. As expected. Sound said he wanted to try double mouth too. It's got to do with Abba. Yeah, but Abathur doesn't get the talents out of a hero, does he? So there's no double broccoli that way. But that doesn't work. I don't know. I don't like these random captures of the mercenary camps. Unless the blue team now puts a lot of pressure here in the mid lane. But even then, the offlaner can just go and clear it out. So yeah, this mercenary camp is also cleared for free. It's like, so you spend time to take that mercenary camp and you only got the XP out of it. Double root still OP. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, indeed. Double root certainly needs a hotfix to make that not happen. Anyway, next lane is the bot lane. Or next shrine is in the bot lane, I should say. Because that's where it is. For now, we wait. Blue team is playing this very patiently. And the red team is playing it very defensively. So not as much action as we had in the first game. Where Genji was just zipping around the map. Getting kills left, right and center. But instead we get a more slow-paced game on Infernal Shrines. Now, while they are capturing this camp, the red team is trying to go for the tower push in the mid lane. Nice ult by the Cho'Gall into the back line of the blue team. Dealing a lot of damage, but it is being healed up by the double support. Strafe is used. I don't think anyone was hit. Nice pull by the Cho'Gall, getting the Haka out of position and bringing him down. And now Imperius is also out of position. The stun might be able to save him. No, the stupid Chaos Orb was able to bring him down. Vala is still happily auto-attacking, still stacking by a lot. 110, so she had 50 at like minute 2 or 3, I think. And now 10 minutes in, we are at 110. So her stacking progress has slowed down quite a bit. But that doesn't really matter. Oh, Blaze got a stun onto the Vala. Vala pressed in a corner and not able to escape and is brought down. That's a stack of her gambit. And it looks like the red team will be taking this second Punisher for themselves as well, as there's not really a way that a blue team can contest this without the Vala. They're still sending in the owls though, so there's that. They know exactly what's going on. Nice lunar flare checks of the Tirana to see if their mercenary camps are invaded, which it was. Frozen Punisher here, so this fort's probably dead. Vala wants to go in, wants more stacks, but you don't want to be caught out underneath this frozen fort because it doesn't really do anything to help you defend against this Frozen Punisher. Now, they will have to defend their keep wall, or at least they have to bait the Punisher over the keep wall, because this keep wall is probably going to fall with Odin being popped. So there's that. Joggle 16 will be nasty. That's Laden Orb, right? That's the stuns on the Chaos Orb. Thing. Oh, jump onto Vala. Vala taking a lot of damage there. Laden Orb. Red Orb stuns. Yeah, okay. Oh. An auto attack build for Cho. I think that's standard, but like I said, I haven't really played a lot of Cho'Gall. And the red team is showing off how much fun a Cho'Gall can be, or how much unfun it can be for the opponents when they don't really have a nice way to deal with the Cho'Gall. They did kill him once. Oh, spear. Into slow, into stun, into just a disengage from the Malfurion roots. So not much else happening here. Let's see. Oh, fully used. Can we get some more? No stuns available for the red team, so Imperius just able to walk it off. He still took a boatload of damage there, but he's safe for now. Let's see. So, oh, Cho'Gall going in. And another pulley used. This time hitting 2 heroes. Both heroes were kind of tanky. Stukov because of his armor talent, I think. If he gets stunned, he gets armor. Is that anywhere? This one? 10 physical armor. This armor. Oh. Nope. But the fight's still happening. No, Imperius is on the chase. Spear onto Tychus. Tychus able to dodge out on the arrow. Will it be enough? No, he falls in the end to the Dahaka. Of all people. And that's a nice kill for the blue team. Now, what will they do with it? Will they get... Oh, spear on Malfurion into stun. That's a lot of damage on the Malfurion. Cho'Gall pulls in the blue team right next to his own support, which falls for their hubris. But they did take down the main tank on the side of the blue team. Will they get some more? Nice stun onto Stukov. And Vala is dropping quite low. Vala is now on 3 out of 6 quests on our level 1 quest. So, nice stacking. The stacking progress will continue until morale improves. And for now, both teams having 1 hero dead, but the blue team missing their main tank and the red team missing their support. Now, who will that favor? The Haka can do a tank impression, I guess. And the red team at the moment doesn't really want to fight, so the team is... Blaze was cheekily taking away some minions from the Vala, and Vala didn't really want anything to do with that. So chasing off that Blaze, but Cho'Gall's here. As is the rest of the blue team. So 5v5 fight is brewing, both teams on that level 16 talent here. Stun misses, unfortunately, because the drag was a bit too quick. Look at that damage on that Cho'Gall. That Manticore was really helping, I think. Well, the Imperius also did a lot of damage. I'm not sure if I can see a kill recap from the observer point of view. But Cho'Gall got melted is all I'm going to say here. Level 13 is the cleanse, isn't it, Mixin? Isn't it? I don't know. I don't really play Malfurion, so I don't think there's a cleanse there at the moment. You run the trade too also strong. Oh yeah, minus 25 armor, right? On the Hunter's Mark, I call. Hunter's Mark reduces armor by 50, not 25. Malf 7 is cleanse. Here, this is not a cleanse. But usually, if he takes cleanse, it would be there. Okay, good to know. I don't really play support or tanks. I mean, I play them from time to time, but I don't know them off. Oh, nice stun. Oh, no, Vala dropped so low, but is being healed back up by the Stukov and Tyrande combo. Doesn't look like they will be able to get this keep for now, but I dig at the front wall here. So that is good. Another fort taken down by winning the objective. Now, it is the question where the next objective will be. Open its mid lane, because I haven't had one there in quite a bit. The first one was there, I guess. So now it's kind of random in which lane. It will be the top lane and it will be the mid lane. But that doesn't matter for now, because for now we are fighting. Spear onto Cho'Gall. The pulley is used, but Vala was blocked by a wall. But the Imperius has to fall in the backline. And the red team is on the chase. Vala is still hitting with her auto attacks. And looks like the blue team will be able to defend the Vala. And instead getting a kill onto the Tychus. Which I wasn't really... Oh, nice double stun by Tyrande. Another pulley by Cho'Gall. Bunkers used. Did Cho'Gall enter the bunker? A random thought. Because Cho'Gall is a big one. So, no, Vala still happily auto-attacking. Having that Farflight quiver right now. So can stay a little bit more safe. Blaze fallen. Stukov has also taken a fall here. And the red team is now chasing towards the blue team's base. And that's not where their base is. Because they're the red team, not the blue team. Tyrande trying to dismount. And the Vala able with that increased range. Hitting that Malfurion. Improved speed by the Haka. Tongue was used but hit a minion. And Malfurion will make it to the finish line. One cheer for Malfurion. Huzzah! There we go. Blue team deciding to push in the top lane. No, but that one. But that's where their minion wave was. It was the closest to the building, so I guess they want to get some damage done. Oh dear God. Yeah, not much to be done here. No minion wave. This fort's already dead. And now both teams taking their bruiser camp right at around the shrine spawn, which is the timing I agree with. A little bit early, but other than that, now they can make some time to take the siege camp as well. Although the siege camp will be in the same lane as the objective is, so maybe not as much impact as a normal mercenary camp during an objective would have had. But they also have that siege camp in the bottom lane, so the blue team will have mercenary camps pushing in every lane, and the red team may have to respond to that. Or maybe not, because they have their own mercenary camp in the top lane, and that's the only lane I currently care about. Nice spear onto the Tychus, but he's dealing a lot of damage. At least he tries to. Now Furion, the first to fall. Nice silence. Pulley by Cho'Gall again, bringing down the Vala. That's the second death, second stack of Gambit that she's now missing. Silence onto Blaze. Blaze falling in the end. There's 2 heroes dead on the side of the blue, on the red side. Oh, and that's a nice spear onto Cho'Gall into Lunar Flare. And that's a kill onto the Cho'Gall once again. Very well played by the blue team, who's now clearing lanes, getting XP, getting some more XP. Tychus is also just clearing lanes because there's not much else he can do here. The clear speed on this is yeah, it's very slow. But yeah. Disgusting CC chain. Yep. Yeah, that was very well played. Wait, how did Cho'Gall already respawn? Does he have a reduced death timer somewhere? That's cheating. I was almost sure late game Cho'Gall would win. The game's not over yet. It's not over by a long shot. Yeah, the Super Unstoppabros are playing it very, very well so far. Oh, tongue attempt onto Tychus. I'm not sure what a solo Dahaka would have done there. I mean, Tychus would have taken some damage, and maybe it was just a stalling tactic, but I don't think there's any way that Dahaka ever gets a kill there. Especially not with Contagion instead of that auto attack talent on level 20. But for now, not as one-sided as I expected. Oh, initiation onto Dahaka. Dahaka able to pop his essence, coming back into the fight. The keep is menacing the blue team, especially this Dahaka. Dahaka does still have Burrow. Okay, I thought he already used that. The Punisher isn't really helping the blue team in clearing this keep so far. He's more interested in jumping around in red team's backline. But the second keep actually. There's 2 keeps down now in favor of the blue team, and the red team will have to place very carefully. Oh, Cho'Gall can't fall here. Let's see if he can stay alive. He cannot. Cho'Gall takes a tumble. Let's see if the red team can get some more kills. Do they need more kills to go for the core is the question. I think they can absolutely go for core, especially if they kill the Blaze here. Now, only the Tychus and Malfurion are still alive and needing to preserve their core. Can they do it, or will the core fall, and will the Super Unstoppabros secure their victory? It looks like this will be GG. All the damage dealers on the red side are dead. GG has been called, and it looks like this is game over. I don't know. They've forced the issue there in a really unfavorable spot. I don't think they had to do that, but maybe they felt otherwise. So yeah, very, very well played by Super Unstoppabros. Look at that Gal damage, very impressive, but the Avala damage also is so good. Get the talents on screen real quick. See if there's something to be said about this one. That's not one I usually see. But, I guess he went all in for that percentage damage there. Just trying to shred down the Imperius. And Imperius did take a fall a lot of times, but it just wasn't enough. There was just too much damage to be put out. So yeah, that's game. Game, set, and match. Let's go back. Starter screen for a bit. Let's update that one. Did anyone actually put any points in? I forgot to check. Super Unstoppabros indeed won. Yeah, I did actually check it out. But so yeah. Anyway, that's it for me for tonight. I thank you all for watching. If you like the cast, please consider following the channel. That does help me out quite a bit. And you'll get notifications when I go live. Unless you turn those off, then you won't get notifications when I go live. I won't fault you either way. But that's it for me for today. And I hope to see you all next time.